Again, that was President Donald Trump saying he is signing an executive order to eliminate the Federal Department of Education. This is news we are getting in just right now. He's about to sign that executive order. So many remembering their faces today after their lives were cut short from that incident. And all this happening just 2 hours away from here. We know 9 others were also hurt. It comes after investigators say a 14-year-old student opened fire. We have some major breaking news just into our newsroom moments ago. We have learned that Spartanburg County Sheriff Chuck Wright has resigned. That's according to the chairman of the Spartanburg County Council. I want to show you this chart from the CDC. So right here, this shows that the vaccine last year was 42% effective. Now, other years, it's been as low as 30% or as high as 60%. So it really varies from year to year. So they're trying to hold these lines right here. Then over by the Persimmon Ridge fire, there's some homes right here. This is where I was yesterday, the Oil Camp Road area. And then I was also down by a bison farm. That's right here. Highway 11 runs right here. And that bison farmer said that if it crossed, then he would have to move his bison farm. I want to show you right here, this little dot. Well, that is Spartanburg County. And that's where a flock of 490 birds was just reported with the virus. This was about 2 weeks ago. Hello and welcome to the Midday News on Fox Carolina. I'm Kari Beal, joined by our Fox Carolina First Alert forecaster, Richard Edmond. With the nice weather today, you may be feeling light and maybe you want to eat a healthy meal. Well, pizza isn't usually what comes to mind, but we have a recipe that might be okay. The crust is actually made of chicken. Some women are reporting getting pregnant while using weight loss medications. The term Ozempic baby is trending on social media. This is what these masks look like. And once you turn them on, we'll show you that in just a moment. But it looks like something out of a movie, like from Star Wars or something like that. We're here at Trailblazer Park, and everything here is coated in snow. So much snow that they were able to make this snowman. I'm here in downtown Marshall, and where I'm standing are train tracks, where the foundation was completely swept away by floodwaters during Helene. And you can see the businesses that are completely devastated, vehicles that are all overturned, and 18-wheelers that were moved like they were nothing.
PBMs should get the Nobel Prize for greed. PBMs are nothing but pharmacy benefit manipulators.
It is crazy how they charge you that much extra for the drugs. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
We are overpaying, sometimes 2, twice, 3 times the price. Why?
Pharmacy benefit managers are the middlemen in the prescription drug market. The government reports the revenue of 4 PBMs exceeds $1 trillion, and they control 86% of the market. Meanwhile, the price you pay for drugs has increased nearly 300% in the last 30 years. So we look into what is going on.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, Cole, good to see you.
Good to see you. I need to see the doc, please.
Cole Chapman visits his doctor every 6 months. He has an irregular heartbeat, and it's why he has to take certain medications.
5 medications total, you know, and I'm sure that other people out there have got more medications.
These medications keep him alive. Before, he was paying about $300 a month out of pocket with his insurance plan. But he found a place where the price was half.
There is no middleman here. It's just you need the medication, I go look it in the pharmacy.
Dr. Sandra Rosado runs a medical practice that doesn't take insurance. When it comes to medication, she can often find it cheaper with cash because she gets the generic version. Chapman was surprised it was so much less.
When I started here, I was paying out of pocket, and I couldn't believe that it would. When they first said it, I thought, ain't no way you could do that.
April Cope started coming here for the same reason. She has osteoporosis and needs an infusion once a year.
The generic is 120.
Dr. Rosado showed us the generic version costs $120 out of pocket, whereas the brand name costs $1,300.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge difference. It's a huge difference.
But the less expensive generic isn't always offered. According to a report by the Federal Trade Commission, middlemen in the system, known as pharmacy benefit managers, are forcing patients to buy the brand name instead of the generic. This is a document we received from a pharmacist. It says the generic will not be covered and generic claims should receive a reject.
And this is an example of where they're not controlling the cost. They're actually causing the patient to have to pay more. They're having to buy a brand name drug when a generic is available.
Brian Clark with the South Carolina Pharmacy Association says rebate incentives are to blame. Let's say the generic of a drug is $60 and the brand name is $200. Clark says a drug manufacturer may offer an exclusive rebate deal with a pharmacy benefit manager who helps negotiate prices. This PBM can get $50 off if their insurance company covers this brand name drug. In turn, they don't cover the generic and then tell the pharmacy to only offer the brand name drug.
It's not very transparent right now in this process as to where those dollars go. You would hope that those dollars would be helping lower the copays for the patients or the consumer, but that's not what happens. Oftentimes, PBMs keep those dollars.
These rebates don't just happen with generic drugs. A report published in the National Institute of Medicine found as PBMs demand larger rebates or discounts, manufacturers offset these reductions by raising the list price for the drug.
Your car breaks, you pay to get it fixed. So if something's wrong with you, I don't have a problem paying for healthcare. But when the healthcare costs are so skyrocketing, it's frustrating, and nobody can pay those kind of costs on an ongoing basis.
PBMs can also steer patients to their affiliated pharmacies instead of the pharmacy with the lowest price. In one case, the FTC reports it cost a woman $2,000 more for her breast cancer treatment because the pharmacy where it was cheaper was not covered.
So overall, patients, they're paying more, right? Because of...
Absolutely. Patients are paying more because of these formulary decisions by the PBMs.
Other countries in this world, they've already said our price for medication is so much more. Why? Because we've got to pay more people to do the job that one person can do.
We reached out to the 4 biggest PBMs. 2 responded. Express Scripts says it has filed a lawsuit against the FTC, saying in part, quote, the report is filled with false and misleading claims about the pharmacy benefit management industry and fails to serve the interests of American consumers. CVS Caremark says drug manufacturers alone set list prices. Employers want us to seek the lowest net cost in our negotiations with manufacturers and pharmacies, and that's what we do. CVS Caremark also says the FTC report is flawed. We have their full statements on our website at foxcarolina.com. Kari Beal, Fox Carolina News.